Hello children, today we will be learning about debit and credit. Now, I have already given you the theoretical notes regarding debit and credit and what are the accounts that affects debit and credit. So today I'll just be explaining the few important things about debit and credit. Some important concepts will be discussed with you. Now the term debit and credit is generally related to the ledger account. Okay. Now the meaning of debit is something or it is generally used for the transaction which leads to increase in assets or increase in expenses, and the term credit is used for increase in liability, increase in your loans or increase in capital. So asset, basically when you will be having an increase in asset you will debit it, and when you will have decrease of asset you will credit it. Now in the ledger account, the left hand side shows the debit. It is depicted as DR in short form, and the right hand side shows the credit, which is depicted as CR, the short form. Now, in a business, all the accounts are classified under 5 heads. Whatever the transactions will happen in the business, that will be related to all these 5 accounts, either of any. First is assets. Assets generally contain debit balance. That means whenever there is increase in asset in a business, we debit the value, and whenever there is a decrease of asset, means if you are selling off the asset, we credit that value. Okay, now the details of this I will be discussing later on. Now second is liabilities. Liabilities generally have a credit balance. Okay, next third is capital. Capital also have your credit balance. Next is revenue or income. Income also has a credit balance. Last one is loss or expense. Now loss or expenses are always debit balance. Okay, now we will be discussing about the rules of recording of transactions under these 5 heads of account. Now the first rule regarding asset account: debit the increase in asset and credit the decrease in asset. Next, liability. Liability means whenever there is an increase in liability, we have to record in the credit side of the liability account, and whenever there is a decrease in liability, we have to record the transactions in the debit side. This is the rule for recording of transaction. Next, third is capital account. Capital account also same thing, as it contains the credit balance. So any increase in the amount of capital will be recorded in the credit side, and decrease in capital will be recorded in the debit side. Next is revenue. Same thing, revenue is an income, so that will be also credit, means credit the increase in income and debit the decrease in income. Next is expenses or loss. Debit the increase and credit the decrease. Now here is a format of a ledger account. I have taken an example of asset account, say machinery account or land, building, etc. Whatever the asset you have, that you can take it, so that you can consider. So I have taken any asset account. So now I will be discussing with you some transactions and the effect of those transactions in this ledger account. First, suppose if I buy an asset on the 1st April 2020. So how I will record that in my this ledger account, that is in my asset account. So since I am buying the asset, that means there is an increase in asset. So that will be simply recorded in the debit side of the ledger account. Now you can see that I have simply written the date over here, and in my debit side of ledger account of asset, I have written to purchase account. That means I have bought machinery and the value is 20,000. Now suppose during the year at any time, suppose in the month of March, or not March, in the month of June or July, I sell some of my assets. So that means there decrease in asset because I'm selling off. So that transaction will have an effect on the credit side of the ledger account. So that we will be learning now. Now suppose on 10th of May 2020, I have sold some amount of assets for rupees 10,000. So that will be recorded in the credit side of the asset account. buy sales rupees 10,000. Okay, now this is all about asset account. Now if some more transactions will be given to you, accordingly you will record it. Okay, now let us move to some other ledger account. Now children, look here, I have made two accounts. One is expense account. For example, I have taken salary because salary is my expense. So I have made the format of expense account, which has a debit and credit side, date, particulars, amount, and credit side also date, particulars, amount. Next here I have made one more account, that is liability account. And for example, I have taken bank loan. So now with some new transactions, I will be explaining you how those things will be affected in this account. Okay, now for suppose expense account, I am giving you a transaction. Please take a note of it. Paid salary on 15th March 2020 for rupees 10,000. So this is an expense which you are incurring. That means there is an increase in expense. Now expense is a debit balance. So this will be simply recorded in the debit side of the expenses account. And since you are paying in cash, so you will write down on the debit side of the expense account, that is salary account, to cash account rupees 10,000. So here you can see that on 15th of March 2020 I have paid a salary of rupees 10,000. So that's why it is an increase in expense. That means I have incurred an expense, so it is coming as debit side to cash account. Now come to liability account. Bank loan. Suppose you have taken a bank loan on 1st April for rupees 1 lakh. So since it is a liability, so increase in liability means credit. So I have to write in the credit side. Okay. So here you can see that 1st April 2020 I have taken a bank loan of rupees 1 lakh. So I have written by bank or cash account rupees 10,000. Okay. Now suppose on 1st of May I pay off certain amount of this loan, rupees 50,000. So since it is decreasing my liability, so that will be recorded in my debit side. So on 1st May, let us record the transaction on the debit side. Now on 1st of May, I have recorded the transaction as to bank account rupees 50,000. That means this much amount of loan I have paid. So that is decreasing my liability. Now decrease in liability means debit. You have to write it in debit side. So I have written in the debit side. Now I hope my explanations are clear to you all. If any problem you are having, you can ask me again. Thank you all.